How does your dog behave in the face of serious distractions? Let me know in the comments below. Welcome to another secret video. I posted a video on my main channel about teaching your dog to behave acceptably around the family cat yesterday, as of the making of this video. I'll put a link to that video in the description. It's doing very well, and a lot of you have said it's very helpful. However, some of you are dealing with a bit of a different situation, though somewhat related. I got an email from someone who has adopted a dog recently, and their dog attacked their kitten. They feel like they can really resolve the issues if they just spend a little time working on it. And I commend it when people have that attitude, because it's not an easy thing working through issues like this. I think that based on what I've read here, that maybe you do certainly have hope, but I do want to address something about your email here. And I'm not mentioning her name because I haven't run this by her, so I'm trying to keep it fairly general. But you go on to tell me that you know that you're doing a few things wrong. You're letting her up on your lap, you're letting her in the bed, or you're lying down with her in her bed, you're carrying her around, and you tell me that that's worsening her dominance issues. This is the point that I want to address, because your diagnosis is based in mythology, and that's not an attack to you, because a lot of people think this based on current dog training pop culture. There's no legitimacy to any of these. Pack theory, dominance, all of this completely disproven. Unfortunately, this has not really filtered down to the mainstream just yet. And that's what I'm trying to do here. And other trainers like me out there are trying to kind of educate in the information age and clear up some things. That's the point of these secret videos. That's the point of my videos on my main dog training channel as well here on YouTube. I have not witnessed your particular case. I've not been there, and my advice may be completely different if I was there. But in general, it sounds like your new dog is chasing your cats because dogs chase cats. That is a thing. I mean, that is common. Rarely do they want to kill the cat, though it's a very real possibility if you're not careful. My main advice to you here is, because the reason I wanted to intercept this is because once you understand what's going on here, you're a lot more likely to be able to make progress with it. And by simply thinking that you're allowing your dog to be dominant by hugging them and showing love towards them, that's far from the truth. In fact, the way to teach a dog is to encourage emotional attachment, not emotional detachment, as the dominance movement in dog training encourages. They encourage emotional detachment and say that that's the problem, when in reality the problem is that dogs simply like to chase cats, and that's what we have to address. So first of all, your dog has no business being in a position to chase your cat in the house. They do not interact with each other off leash initially. I would say take weeks to months to introduce them properly under very close guarded supervision, where there is zero chance that your dog can get to your cat. Now that can mean on a leash, or that can mean having them in separate rooms, or that can mean having them in one room with maybe a glass door. I don't know if you have something like that in your house where they can kind of get familiar with each other before interacting. Don't feel like you need to rush the process. Take your time. This is not something that needs to be done overnight. Throw this dominance mindset out the window and really focus on communication instead of domination. I mean, the bottom line when addressing this is really encourage the good behavior by letting your dog know you like what they're doing correct, and discourage unwanted behavior by immediately removing them once they start to perk up and get in that mode where they're saying, I'm gonna chase that cat. It's really important that you're reading them like a book and that you have complete control over them, so that you can remove them, communicate to them the right way to behave, and do that in a humane, loving manner. So my question for you is, will your dog lay off something that is heavily distracting, in this case, a cat? If not, make sure you see the video I mentioned in the description of this video. That will help you not only with teaching your dog to back off of a cat, but other distracting animals like squirrels and rabbits or anything else. Click thumbs up if the video is helpful, and we'll see you guys in the next video.